We're on chapter 3 of Urek Mazino, Tower God Urek Mazino, chapter 3. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell down so the ghost of the 13-month series doesn't get you and you can stay notified. Let's get it. So the game you will all be playing from now is the traditional teaming game, Flip It or Turn It. Flip what? Flip it, turn it, flip it or turn it. I don't know what this is. What is that? What is this? Are you a rabbit or is that a hoodie? Is that your skin? What are you? What is this? Ah, you boring people. Where have you been living not to know flip it or turn it? Oh, my boy. One of the co-founders of Wall Hike Song and the Guns N' Roses t-shirt? That's my boy. What? So do you look, he got the knowledge. Y'all underestimated him. He got the knowledge. He knows the game. He's already prepared. Let me stop. Of course I do, brother. You do it like this by either flipping or turning your hand. Then you form teams. Those who flip go with other flippers, and those who turn go with other turners. You go on the team of your choice. If my palm matches your palm's direction, we'd be on the same team. So, brother, let me know in advance if you're a flip or turn. Why would I team up with you? Well, unfortunately, this game has slightly different rules than what you just described. Were they listening? Normally, Flip It or Turn It is a very simple team selection game where the decision to flip or turn determines teams. But in this game, there's a twist. In this game, I wonder if this is like a they're like a doors of Hansung's used examination kind of thing. Like maybe just to have the courage to flip or not flip or something. I wonder if it's one of those type of games. Like it wouldn't matter how strong I am. I could have been Superman, a Kryptonian, and come into the tower, and Hansung Yu said, "Here's the test. If I did not choose a door in 5 minutes, it wouldn't have mattered how much strength I had. I would have failed." Now, mind you, I'm a sore loser, so if if I failed that way, I would just heat vision him and incinerate him and say, "Fuck you, stop me." But is this Shibisu of our times? His hair and bandana remind you of Jordan? It does actually. We beating the gorilla. We can't lose to a vegetarian. The main expansion. My gym partner a monkey. All I'm telling you is I got nothing to prove. I'm losing to a gorilla every time unless I got guns and weapons. If I have weapons and guns, different story. If I have to fight it barehanded, I'm not fighting it. I have nothing to prove. Humanity conquered the earth by being one of the weakest animals on earth. We use spears, arrows, axes. We tied a rock to a club and made it a blunt force weapon. We got firearms. This is how we conquered the earth. We are not the strongest animals. We are weak. We are fake demons. The goat standing behind me. They talking about me, the greatest of all time. In a game of flip it or leave, so you have to face the goat. What happens if you lose? What, against that goat? This thing looks so goofy. Yes, please take a close look at the goat's hands now. The right hand is turn and the left hand is flip. Now look at my hands. My right hand is turn and my left hand is flip. In this case, I've successfully completed this round. From now on, all 200 of you here will observe the goat's flip and turn and follow accordingly. If you replicate it simultaneously at the end of the call, you succeed. If you fail to follow, you fail, Simon says. As the saying goes, seeing is believing. So shall we start the first round right away? What? Already? All right, everyone, stay focused and get ready. Goat, please begin. 1 round of flip it or turn it, even if you're scared. 1 round of flip it or turn it, even if you're trembling. It's a song. There's music notes there, so he flips it or whatever. Fast. Wait a minute. The dude with the mask and the red scarf. What does he remind me of? It looks so familiar. Am I thinking of a video game character? I think I'm thinking of a video game character. I'm not sure. The red guy definitely one of the one on the ship doing the loose leg fight. Gives me the same energy. Are we going to act like Urek? Are we going to act like Urek is basically Jesus? I don't think he's basically Jesus. Two humans or one lion? Who's winning? Are the humans barehanded? You acting like gorilla's not gonna pussy up when 100 men pull up? I don't know. I don't know anything about gorillas. A simian expert? I'm not. I don't know what gorillas do if they see 100 people or not. Imagine if Amigo Chaz in the background for some panels. That'd be he'd be the goat. He would be the goat if he was. A bear hand versus a lion. Honestly, I feel like we could take a lion more than we could take a gorilla. I don't know. It's too fast. How? This is bad. Did you see it? Not at all. Isn't this way too fast? Truly pathetic, everyone. Only 24 people successfully followed it. Pass. But brother, did you follow it? How could you fail at this? Those who succeeded, there's a princess. Aha, as expected. The Princess of Zahard. You are granted the right to select teammates. The right to select teammates? Yes, the right to select teammates allows you to choose one of those who failed against the GOAT and play flip it or turn it with them to make them your teammate. Should we demonstrate once again? Among the 24 who succeeded, is there anyone who wants to choose a teammate? First come, first served. I'll give it a try. Great. Evelyn, one of the chosen participants. Please select someone from this failed group. Yes, Evelyn. Don't tell me she'll pick me. Evelyn? No, she's not worried about you, bro. You are a weakling. You got the Mazino hat. I saw you doing a previous test. You weren't bad. How about teaming up with me? As I expected. Should I? Of course she wouldn't team up with someone like me. Then from now on, the two of you will proceed with the game according to the commands. One run a flipper to turn it, even if you're scared. If they match positions, have been the same team. But if they fail to follow, one run a flipper turn it, even if you're trembling. Then perhaps... Oh, she snaked him. Why is it? It's so fast. I'm disappointed. I thought you might have some use, but what? I don't want to be on the same team as someone who can't even follow this much. As expected from someone from the 10th grade family. This is cheating. Of course it's cheating, but it's still fair. Within the rules. Anbu? Is it reminding me of Anbu? No. But I feel like we're getting closer. We're getting closer. I don't know who. I don't know what. Yusuke from Persona 5. Is that the mask I'm thinking of? I think you might be right for some reason. I don't know. In his thing mode. What does he look with the mask on? Is that what I'm thinking of? I think you're right. Yeah. I think you're probably right. You're right. Yeah. Oh, you guys can't even see this. I think you're right. Because when he's in his thing mode, he looks like this. Whoa. He looks like this. Okay, thank you. That was bothering me. The mask itself was so distinct to me. Amigo, senor. This woman is trash. She a snake. Hey, she a lopobia. Unfortunately, the two of you have failed to become teammates. Now then. Oh, the goat's going to eat them. Damn it. Whoa. Those who fail will be offered as a sacrifice to the goat. No, you didn't say that. You didn't. Yeah. The goat ate someone. What's going on here? As you saw, if the chosen person doesn't succeed, they are offered as a sacrifice to the goat. On the contrary, if they succeed, they can choose whether to become teammates with the selected person, with the person who selected them, or offered that person to the goat instead. Ooh, that's an interesting rule there. Starbucks trio, gotta test the waters. But I did notice something. Actually, let me actually listen more. So hold on. Let me read this one more time. So, on the contrary, if they succeed, they can choose whether to become teammates with the person who selected them or offer that person to the goat instead. So, if I already lost the first round and Amigo Chaz comes to me and we become teammates, I can be like, I don't want to be your teammate. Fuck you. And then the goat eats you? I like these rules. Okay, interesting. I see now. While it's about forming teams, this game, like the others, is ultimately survival of the fittest, which means if you can follow the GOAT's movement in the first round, you'll have the opportunity to eliminate someone you want to get rid of in this test field. So Mazino's just there. ... Hands crossed. I feel like he's thinking and processing what's going on. If you have haters, dangerous game for sure. Now, for those who succeeded, please select your game opponent from the failed group. Shall we play? What's this? So, who should I kill? Please spare me. Nah. This my favorite nobody so far. Just a bald nigga in compression shorts. Who the fuck are you? This is my favorite. This is my favorite design right now. He's my GOAT. Hey, you. Yeah, yes, brother. Let's play a game. With me, but brother, what? You don't want to play? Didn't you say you wanted to team up with me? I did say that, but then why are you hesitating? That's, by the way, anyone who refuses to play is immediately sacrificed to the GOAT. I'll do it. It's just the rules, you know. I'm doomed. There's no way I can keep up with this person's speed. One around to flip it or leave it, even if you're scared. Hey, a man should face forward, right? One around to flip it or turn it, even if you're trembling. Men face forward. Does that mean we both flip? Is he messing with me? Should I trust him or not? He trusted him. He did it. It's the same. But, brother, for people who just met here, what could have possibly made you trust in such a gamble? You know your life depends on my choice right now? Yeah, I know. So why did you do this? You're strong enough. You're not even strong enough to make such a gamble. I just thought you might trust me. Since you trusted me, I trusted you too. In the end, isn't teamwork built on trust? If not you, there may be no one. Stop. Don't eat brother. We're a team. The GOAT smiling? I don't know. It just looks retarded to me. I don't know. The GOAT's retarded. Okay. That was interesting. You know what that reminded me of, though? I feel like he wasn't Okay, so hold on. I want to keep reading something. I apologize for my rudeness earlier, brother. Outside, I was just a nobody. I was lucky enough to get this chance to enter the tower. I will never forget the grace of you trusting me. Until the day our bonds ends, I will never betray you. Sure, but you look way older than me. You could speak casually to me. Understood, Urek. Let's pick good teammates and make the strongest team, brother. Sorry, but the moment you joined, we lost a chance to be the strongest team. I guess the strongest team would be Mazino, the princess, and the local Bia girl. Or some people who are lurking, maybe. Maybe we'll make it to that level of a team that smells like failure. First game has ended. Unfortunately, only 7 people managed to make teams. Then let's move on to the next game. Go, Urek, fight. From now on, only the representative of each team will participate in the game. One around the flip it or leave it even if you're scared. One around flip it. Urek in the middle. He added a fake move. Brother, don't fuss. Don't make a fuss. I lost on purpose. And call me Urek. What? Why on purpose? Look around. I'm sure some people intentionally lost like me. They failed on purpose? Why would they do that? We already figured out who the skilled players are in the previous round, didn't we? Who would risk Who would take the risk of challenging them and starting a game? If you succeed, this time you'll be forced to play a game which is just troublesome. And wait, they want to avoid unnecessary conflicts. Same goes for me. I see. Then no one will come to challenge us this round. At least for now, no one will want to pick a fight with the skill players. Well, that's likely, but there are always all kinds of crazy people in the world. Hey, you're from the game earlier. That's the emblem of the divine weapon. You think he's Razia? Is that the Razia Bruce? I can't tell. I'm gonna screenshot this and look at it after, but I can see the insignia of Zahar. Sorry, chat. I've been ignoring you for a while. My fault. You want me to think of the Starbucks trio? Gotta test the waters. Saitama Kaiju had asked. Dangerous game if you have haters. Like with the door. You have to trust your teammate with your life. Not gonna lie. It's treat like Livero's test and Hansung use test in one as a two-part test. Test of ability and test of trust of someone. I kind of agree with this. I love Urek's moment here. Big Luffy vibes in my opinion. Not gonna lie, Urek giving more MC vibes than Bam, definitely. Bro doesn't know he's friends with the champion of the tower. Urek, IQ Mazino. Flexing that cerebral horsepower. The brain is the champion. The brain is the champion's strongest muscle. You love to see it. He's smart. Turrer than he seems. Play a game with me. The Princess of Zahard. The Princess of Zahart. So you're the crazy one. Did they decide to eliminate me? You want to play a game? If you want to kill me, you'd better give up. No. I want to team up with you. Of course, you will have to win first. The Princess of Zahard wants to team up with that guy. Is that man from one of the 10 families? But he doesn't look like someone from the REA. Wait, seriously? He's wearing white. He must be from the REA family, huh? But he doesn't quite look like someone from the REA family. He's not using a sword either. Brother, this is an opportunity. Of course you should say yes. Sorry, but I don't plan to team up with you. I already have someone in mind. What? Someone in mind? Does that mean there's someone better than me here? Who knows? Maybe it's just a matter of preference? Well, fine, it doesn't matter. I'm going to team up with you anyways. Start the game. What a stubborn woman. Is this a game of romance? If it's romance, I'll take it seriously. You're going to end up as a sacrifice at this rate. No, I'd rather die than let that happen. You're the one who play the game with all my strength. If you don't want to die, you'd better focus. One round of flip it or turn it, even if you're scared. One round of flip it or turn it. Flip it, turn it, now. We won. Urek got it right. As expected, I won't team up with this woman. Eh? He said it. Why are you shocked? What? Seriously? The Princess of Zahard is getting eliminated in just a second test? But here's the thing. She said you get sacrificed to the GOAT. It didn't say you get eliminated from the game. I feel like she's going to break out the GOAT with her own strength. Or there's something here I'm not considering. Because it's one thing to say if the GOAT eats you, you're out the game. She never said you're out. The test ruler never said you're out the game if you get eaten. And for some reason, I feel like it swallowed them whole. Like it didn't bite and crunch and chew. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but okay. That's chapter 3, y'all. Chapter 3. Urek said, just keep gaming. Don't worry about no girls. The other fact that Urek isn't that generic big strong guy that's also stupid. I also feel like, from what we know, we feel like we've kind of called him a simp and things like that. And he's even called her beautiful to the point he averted his eyes. But he's like, I'm not teaming up with you. I don't care. If you do this, you're getting sacrificed. All right, you lost. Goodbye. No hezzy. You would think maybe he'd be like, okay, well, you're kind of good looking, so I guess you could dream. And he didn't do that. I expected him to fold and be like, she's kind of hot. That's right, he's locked in. The mission comes first. That's right, boy. He's the girl. He's the GOAT. Take that Wagner side story and Throw it in the trash. We don't need it. We got the spin-off we really need and deserve. You know what I'm saying? Okay. This one's a 9 for me. I actually think the first chapter was a 10. Second was like an 8.5. This is a 9 for me. This one's a 9. I like how simple this game is, but with the added rules and the goat part, the sacrifice thing, I think it's added a lot of interesting rules into it. And I agree with you. It feels like almost like a combination of Liroro and Hansung Yu's test in terms of what it is testing. Believing the information that he had the people like there to say to like, you know, Aguero and stuff, and Shibisu taking it, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it was really good. That's why he has no girl. Hey man, the mission more important. Focus on the mission. The hoes will come. Okay, let me think. So yeah, I'm at a 9 this week. This chapter. What was my favorite panel? What was your guys' favorite panel? Oh, you know what? Is this one? Saitama. That's my goal for real. Yo, I know that Paul Badal guy got him out the paint, bro. I'm telling you, he was different. If you only had the chance to shine, look at him. Look at the stance. Look at the muscles. Look at the bulbous head. Look at the compression shorts. This nigga said, "I'm so raw, I don't need a shirt or socks." He moving like Ryu. No socks. Nah, that's my favorite panel for real. That's where I go. My favorite line. Was the whole thing about trust. I like the trust part. Between him and, I don't know what to call it. I'm just calling him Guns N' Roses with the bandana for now, but I'm messing with it. I'm messing with him. Good games are back, right? Yo, I miss games, bro. Tests are raw. I don't know why people think they're not. Just having wars is not moving me. I like tests. One thing I don't like is that I kind of think Urek would not go along with the game and just smash through the rankers and stop the game. I don't disagree with that, but you have to understand something. He doesn't fully understand the scope of what he's dealing with yet. I think once he has enough information that he at least if he believes he has enough information, even if I believed that I was extremely strong, I would bide my time here. I wouldn't just be like, nah, I'm just gonna fight all the rankers. I'd be like, there's a power system here I'm not sure of. There seems to be rules. They somehow teleported me from a floor to another floor. Let me gather more intel before I make some decisions. But he's still going to be his rebellious self. So I think this is still within character. This is great. We really got back to the regulars and tests in such an interesting way. Facts. SIU is cooking. I hope he's resting and taking care of himself. Well, of course, you say that because Urek is one of your favorite characters. I was really hoping for a side story where the main character isn't overpowered. We already have that with Bam. You're reading Korean webtoons. Most Korean webtoons are extreme power fantasies where the main character is either already broken, destined to be broken, is broken, doesn't know they're broken yet, or some combination of those. And obviously, my level of enjoyment is elevated because of that, but I'm making a joke. I still want the Ja Wagner sweet and sour pork side story and stuff. But I'm playing up. I'm playing with the audience. Like, yeah, we don't need that. Throw that away because I'm hyped off Mazino. I obviously still want both. What's great is not a single proper fight. This is truly Tower of God. They haven't fought yet. You're not wrong. And he cannot defeat all of them at the same time. He's still not that broken. In the beginning of the season 2, we had a 25 floor jump. Do you think season 4 will be the same, which would put us around 77, which is why we're getting the Urek side story? Oh, so you think that maybe he'll do something here that ties it in with the main story, so when we launch season 4, we kind of hop straight into Wo Haek-sung. I like that theory. I'm going to say no, because I'm not interested in skipping to 77. I want to work my way there, but that's just me Speaking for me, like I just don't want that. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. Plus, he looking for Phantom Medium. He has to move a little bit smart. Yeah, yeah. But and by the way, like I said earlier, I said this. I said at the beginning of the stream. You weren't here at Panther Gala when I said this. My understanding is there's still going to be a side story on top of the spinoff, depending on some of the translations that I've read. So it's possible after the Urek chapters, there'll be something else. So this remains to be seen. Because some people are saying based on the translation it's two. I can't read Korean. I don't know what it says. I can just Google Translate. I don't know. I speak French. I speak English. And I could Mickey Mouse my way through Spanish. That's all I got for you. All right, guys. Next chapter. Next chapter. We have been bleeding numbers and pledgers over the last few months. I really need your guys' help and support on the Patreon. But for everyone who's here, I greatly appreciate it. Shout out to the CBLs. That's the Certified BAM Lovers. Also a huge shout out to the Priests of Fire, second tier. Best Brilith Gang. Could be the real CBLs. And a huge, huge shout out to tier 3, the 5th Zen Gods. Shout out to Big Chief, Gray, Johnny Rogers, Ketan, Lucky Roo, Muzaka, Scobe, Simi, Zyler Scotty, Big Abdel, Agrona Vitera. Your support is greatly appreciated. The other day, I was able to eat some sugared grass that was frozen like popsicles. We moving on up, people. We eating good now.